After a very successful homecoming night in Athens, Ohio travels to the called Illinois to take on the Northern Illinois Huskies in this cross-division matchup. Hello everyone, I'm Payton Brooker, and joining me is Zack Mothersbaugh, and they had a very successful homecoming night against Kent State Golden Flashes, winning 42-17.
I'd say so, Payton, and it looks like their offense is picking it up at exactly the right time. They had 80 points in their last 2 games combined. In their first 4 games, they had 67 points combined. So as soon as they got into conference play, the offense started picking it up, and that's getting them a little bit closer to that 32 points per game that they put up last year. Now, their one downfall in offense, the first quarter. 27 total points through 6 games in the first quarter. That equals out to 4.5 points per game. If they want to keep this offensive output up, I think they have to start scoring more in the first quarter.
And Zach, one player in particular on the spotlight was the receiving effort of Miles Cross, who took home MAC East Offensive Player of the Week. Without Jacoby Jones, receivers stepped up to the plate to fill in their targets for quarterback Curtis Rourke.
Exactly, Payton. 7 receptions, 125 yards last week in the Bobcats' first game without Jones. Now, last year, Miles Cross had 6 receptions for 133 yards against Miami. So we've seen him be able to put this output out before, but he's going to have to do it on a consistent level to replace Jacoby Jones.
As for the Huskies, they were also successful in their game against Akron, dominating 55-14. One player on this Northern Illinois offense caught my eye as one to watch for the Huskies' rushing attack.
Absolutely. That's Ontario Brown you're talking about. Now, we just mentioned Miles Cross. He was the MAC East Player of the Week last week. Ontario Brown was the MAC West Player of the Week last week. So some 2 good offensive players going at it in this one. Now, Ontario Brown is doing the same thing that the Bobcats offense did. He had only 61 yards as the highest rushing output in any of the out-of-conference games for the NIU Huskies. And then as soon as he got in conference, he put up 152 yards at Toledo, 280 yards and 4 touchdowns at Akron. So both of these teams are really starting to turn it up as soon as they start playing in the MAC.
This game looks like to be a thriller on paper as we're nearing the halfway point of the season. For in-game updates and post-game content, be sure to check out WAEB Bobcats Showcase on all our social media pages and on WAEB.org. For Zack Mothersbaugh, I'm Payton Brooker.